Good morning. It's Tuesday, January 2nd, about 6 a.m. Central Time. Overnight, the precious metals are mixed after this extended break that we've had. I want to welcome everyone into 2024 and hope you have a prosperous year. Looking at the U.S. equities, after 9 straight weeks of gain, they're starting this new year on a bit of a cautious foot. Now, looking at the overnight session, we were a bit firmer, but as things developed and people started looking at some of the recent news that came out over the weekend, I think that's why we're on our back foot. You've got the dollar index up 0.5% at 101.65. You've also got crude oil up 2.25%, 73.26. That's up $1.60. And then Bitcoin up $4,000. This is the highest level in 2 years. And it's really around this January 10th deadline on the ETF. So there's a lot of action going on a bunch of different markets here. It's the Iranian warship that entered the Red Sea, which is really what kind of put things on a back foot, gave these markets kind of this nervous entrance into 2024. So with U.S. equities under pressure, crude oil up, flight to safety of the dollar, also the precious metals getting a small bid in that market as well. So we're going to have a little bit lighter data coming out here today. We do have some S&P manufacturing PMI. We also have construction spending. There are no Fed speakers ahead of the December Fed minutes, which come out tomorrow. So, we're going to be looking at some lighter data here. People are going to be really repositioning on where we think things are going. Now, if you look at the precious metals, silver kind of trapped between support and resistance. I outlined that 24.93, that's your critical breakout point. I think if we get above there on a closing basis, I think that it's going to be game on and the market is going to attack that 26 to 26.50 level, some of the highest levels we've seen last year. Now the critical level of support, we're trapped between the 50-day moving average and the 200-day moving average. The 50-day is 23.96, the 200-day moving average is 24.37. Gold futures look a bit more constructive. They've been holding a bullish trend here for about a week and a half since being in this sideways consolidation pattern. Now silver was in the same pattern, but it never got to breaking out, where gold futures at least made this attempt. They failed at 2098, so we're going to want to keep an eye on that critical level there. Your first major level of support's 2026. Below that's 2013. That's the 200-day moving average. We do have a golden cross going on where the 50-day moving average is above the 200-day moving average, and your trend reversal point's going to be 2013. So keep an eye on that as your line in the sand. Both these charts are correcting in the stochastics from an overbought territory, and they are coming down just a touch here. They haven't entered back into that neutral stance yet, but they are just kind of holding up here. Now, one other thing I'd like to point out, if you would like to see the results, remember we do have a wealth management company, that's Blue Line Capital. We construct globally diversified portfolios for people more as a wealth management, less of a trading vehicle. You want to look at these on multi-year durations and see if this type of portfolio fits for you. Shoot me an email at phil@BlueLineFutures. And then the other one that we have here is Blue Creek Capital Management. We've got a global opportunities portfolio. It can be leveraged 2-to-1. And then also we do have a metals. It's a silver alpha portfolio, and then also an energy portfolio as well. So give me a call if you have any questions on this. Love to get you involved with some of these other products, and it really helps diversify people out as far as having U.S. equity exposure, having some managed CTA exposure, and then also having a personal futures trading account. So if you got any questions, give me a call. Love to talk to you. 312-858-7303. Remember, futures option trading involves risk of loss. May not be suitable to all investors. Good luck and good trading.